Going on, everybody? Welcome to Purple Pillville, where we talk about relationships and we try to keep y'all together and sane. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let's get straight into the Meghan and Harry situation, okay? Now, apparently, I'm not even surprised. Apparently Meghan didn't do anything wrong. I'm not surprised by this because you know why? Meghan's supposed to be a black woman. I can't tell by looking at her, but y'all got the one drop rule. So Meghan's supposed to be a black woman, so I have to tread lightly in what I say because Meghan didn't say anything wrong, okay? So I'm going to give you guys a quick recap of what Meghan said, and I'm going to also give you guys a quick recap on why I'm saying Meghan didn't do anything wrong because it'll go into a whole bigger picture when I get into Harry, okay? So essentially what's happened here is Meghan and Harry found love. I'm telling y'all a condensed version of this, okay? Meghan found Harry. Meghan and Harry fall in love. They're like, oh, they're in the cupcake phase, okay? They go to the investment phase. She's like, okay, I'm about to basically become the princess, right? So everything's fine at this point. That's why I'm telling this part. I'm not hearing nothing of no problems. She about to be the princess. She about to be the first black person in the royal court, even though I can't tell. I'm colorblind. That's what I'm going to say for the rest of this video. I'm colorblind. I can't see. I can't tell, okay? So she joining the royal court. She's getting ready for the wedding. The whole black society's behind her. Now all of a sudden y'all care about the royal court. Now all of a sudden y'all like, yeah, we about to have a black princess. Everybody hype. She hype. Everything is fine. She got her a white man. Y'all never get the white man. So y'all hype twice because you're like, gonna be princess to a white man. And y'all won twice. This is perfect, right? Everyone's fine, including Meghan, right? So they get married. Okay? She gets pregnant. Next thing we know, I'm pretty sure I heard this. I'm 100% sure that I heard this now. If y'all look it up now, they might try to change it. But as of today, you can still Google this. She said originally she left because of her career. That's what she said. And it made sense because she went to LA and she was acting. Now all of a sudden she's saying she left because of racism. But Meghan didn't do anything wrong, so we're going to say that that's why she left. Or apparently the last straw, they was bothering her the whole time, and they got married before they actually got married, and all that stuff happened, okay? So apparently her last straw where she said, I'm not dealing with this crap anymore, after she got to get all the attention for being a princess, after she got to get all the attention from being Prince Harry's wife and getting the actual wedding and getting pregnant and getting to be in the royal court. After she got all that attention, okay, she said her final straw, which should have happened before she even why would you even get married to someone who is part of a supposedly racist royal court? But when she couldn't look past it no more is when she was pregnant, okay, so she got the ring, and she got the baby, but I'm not saying nothing. So when she was pregnant, now she goes, I can't look past this racism anymore because apparently someone in the royal court, we don't know who it was, but it wasn't the queen because she didn't say nothing bad about the queen. So it wasn't the queen, y'all. But someone in the royal court that the queen runs said that they were concerned who was powerful enough to make her leave, but it wasn't the queen. But it was powerful enough to make her leave, okay? Someone powerful enough in that court to do that. They had that kind of pull. They said, you know what? That baby might be black. And even though I'm looking at you and I can't tell, that baby might be black. So y'all got to roll up out of here. And she said, that's a restaurant. Well, I'm sorry. He didn't say y'all got to roll up out of here. He said the baby wouldn't be acknowledged or protected. Basically, the baby's not going to be a part of real. It's just going to be your baby. They're going to treat it like a bastard, basically. It's essentially what she said. Okay? And she said that was her last straw. So that's the real reason she packed up and went to LA of all places. Not because of her career, okay? That's the condensed version of what happened. Remember, she ain't saying nothing about the queen, y'all. So don't be saying she was talking about the royal court. Because no, she was not. She ain't saying nothing about the queen. And that's the royal court. No one else matters. Even though she literally didn't say who said it. And she left because of it. But whatever. All right? Women going back women. That's a whole nother video, so I can't even get into that with y'all right now. But just know, if she's black and a woman, you're not going to be able to say nothing bad about Meghan to her. Don't even try to. Just click the video and go, I agree, and move on with your life. Right? Because I'm telling you right now, it's not even worth it. Because if there's more than one, they're going to come together. They're going to turn into Optimus Prime. And unless you have another masculine brother with you, it can't be no son husband like Harry. Unless you got another masculine man with you, Optimus Prime about to whoop your ass. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna lose that fight. It's gonna be 5 emotions versus 1 logic. You getting destroyed. You ain't gonna have no help. There's not gonna be no one there to help you make Megatron to fight them back. So don't even try to do it. Just let's go on to Harry. We're gonna leave Megan alone because she ain't talk about the Queen, so she ain't did nothing wrong. So we're gonna leave Megan alone. Let's go to Harry. Before Harry met Megan, he didn't seem to be bothered by the royal court. Now everybody's like, oh, Harry always seemed like he didn't belong there. What? Y'all didn't even know who Harry was before he... This is why I don't like dealing with anything that has to do with the community, okay? But I have to in this instance because y'all the ones being annoying as always. Y'all didn't even know who Harry was. How the hell y'all gonna say, all right, you know what? Like I said, Harry was over there, he was fine. He was minding his own business. Okay, Harry knew he wasn't about to be king because he has an older brother. He knew that. He's minding his own business. You know, maybe he got a little bit tired of, I'm sure everybody there was throwing it at him. So he might have got bored with his own women's, the women from his country's vagina. He decided, he's like, you know what? I'm going to see what these American women about. Ran into Megan. Megan had him off the hook. She black, even though I can't tell. And so she got a whole different swag. She from America. She talking to him different. He fell for her, right? He marries her, right? Now she want a baby. He give her the baby, right? Now, how you go up from here, guys? He married her. He gave her the baby. And she's a princess. She had a royal wedding. Now, that apparently was a non-racist royal wedding. But again, we're moving on from that. She had a non-racist royal wedding, okay? How do you go up from that if you're Harry? You can't. She got everything she wanted. The baby, the family, security. Now she got to find something else to do. Harry couldn't even give her nothing else to do. Because in his head, he all like, well, she should be happy now. I gave her everything she wanted. Okay. So she goes, you know what? I want to focus on my career. I feel like they racist over here. Somebody, maybe she's telling the truth. Maybe the reason she didn't talk about the Queen is because maybe she's telling the truth. Maybe she heard that someone there said that. She doesn't even know who said it. It's a rumor. I wouldn't be surprised because she a queen. So it probably legitimately a rumor. Someone told her that someone in the royal court was like, I don't know about that baby because it might be black. And she decided because he let her take the lead, which is bad decision number 1. She said, well, F the royal court. We're going to go to LA and I'm going to focus on my career. So they fly off to LA. He leaves the whole royal court. He leaves his friends. He's not in the military anymore. He leaves everything behind. He done married her, gave her a baby, and left the royal court to go to LA with this woman. Now she on Oprah talking about his family, but not naming names. But she ain't talking about the Queen, so he shouldn't be that mad, but she's still talking about the royal court. He grew up in the royal court. Everybody talking about Diana didn't like the royal court either and da-da-da-da. We knew all this before she skipped her ass over there. All that happened before she went over there. So I don't want to hear none of that as a backup for what she's saying right now. Because in my opinion, I don't understand how you can get all the way to marrying and getting pregnant before you realize someone's racist or it bothers you that much. That doesn't make any sense to me, okay? But I wasn't there. Y'all can be the judge of that. I'm just looking at Harry's side. I'm like, Harry, what about Harry? I know Harry's a dude, so no one cares about Harry. But over here, we care about Harry. Harry, what now, Harry? What are you going to do now? Go back to what I said before, guys, because I'm making a bigger point here. How do you go up from here, Harry? You gave up the royal court for this woman. You gave her a kid. You gave her a wedding. You trashed your own family. How do you go up from here? Where does it stop, Harry? At what point do you say, yo, you wilding right now? You wilding right now. Keep your eyes on this one. Okay? I hate to say it. It ain't gonna last. It's not gonna last. Keep your eyes on this one. This is Steph and Aisha, who I haven't done a video on yet, but they ain't gonna make it either. They not gonna make it. Because Steph has the same problem that Harry has. They can't control their woman. I hate to say it bluntly like that, but it's just a fact. They can't control their woman. Their woman doesn't like. She's a modern, new age millennial woman, and they don't like to be superseded by their men because they have penis envy and they think that they're men and they want to be men and they're low key jealous of men. So that's why I said she's the same as Aisha. She's like, I don't want to just be Prince Harry's wife. I was an actress on some show that nobody's ever heard of before. I'm not just Prince Harry's wife. You know what I'm saying? I want to, So now she goes, well, let me focus on my career. So now she takes off so she can do her thing. Guys, how's that any different than Ayesha Curry? Well, I don't want to just be Steph Curry's life. He's the best shooter of all time. Right? He's been with me since high school, but I don't want to just be his wife. So she tried the cooking thing. No one cared about her meals. So now she's like, okay, I'm going to just be a thought. That's what I'm going to do. People will pay attention to me. Now I want attention from other men. I'm the wife of the best shooter in NBA history. And I want attention from other men. I'm mad that no one's giving it to me because I'm your wife and they respect you that much because I don't really want a man who's respected more than me. And that's the real problem here. And since y'all want to call her a queen and y'all want to lump yourself into this, then lump yourself into it. Now we're going to call a spade a spade. That's what the problem is here. She's going to keep emasculating Harry as long as he allows her to because she wants to knock Harry down to her level. She don't want to be with someone better than her. She just wanted to say she got someone better than her. Now she wants to knock him down so she can say, see, they all the same. And he just like me, he ain't no better than I am. This is why they tell y'all all the time, go and be high value, go and be high value. But if you not purple pill, if you don't understand both sides of the coin, being high value don't mean shit. You just become a high value dummy. And you lose everything. And she gains everything. And then she gets bored and she skips town on you or she makes some big decision and you're the one who's fucked. If Megan divorces him right now, she's came up. She get to split half of whatever he got left when he decided to leave. And he, in America, excommunicated from his country. Basically, at this point. Because he's talking about him. So, he's in America playing golf by himself. Megan gets to go right back with her friends because she's in her city, her town, with more money, more clout, more everything, and go chill. If Ayesha divorced Steph, what happens? The same thing. She gets half of everything that he built, and she gets to get more money, more attention, more clout. Steph got just hold a L. He gets nothing. He got to hold a L. You gotta be able to recognize when you have a woman who does not want to be superseded. Because this is what happens. This is what happens. That's just real talk. This is the same situation. It's literally the same situation. And that's what really happened here. So, I mean, again, I'm not even going to say what she's saying about the real court didn't necessarily happen because they've done some shady things. I'm saying if it bothered you that much, you wouldn't have ever went there. You would never marry him in the first place. It didn't bother you that much. You came back, you wanted to start your career didn't pop off, so now you're saying anything. You doing the tabloid game, you on TMZ. It's no different than Ayesha, Mrs. I won't sew my body's just for my husband. Now she out there with her hands over. It's the same thing. It's the same game. The war right now is mental, and the game is make women feel like they don't need men. And Megan is an example of what happens when you go that route. Ayesha Curry is becoming an example of what happens when you go that route. And they don't even realize it. You need, if you Harry, if you Steph, if you really got your stuff together, you need a feminine woman. Like, looking for a feminine woman is what regular dudes do, right? But it don't really hurt them if they don't get that. Pookie ain't got no money. Ray Ray ain't got no money. Tyrone and Chad ain't got no money like that. So, like, if they do mess around and, you know what I'm saying, they get the wrong chick or whatever. It's just whatever. They just gonna move on, right? But when you Prince Harry, when you Steph Curry, when you these types of people, you can't make those types of mistakes. You gotta know when you got a modern mindset feminist woman, you gotta get her up out of there. That's just real talk. You got this all downhill from Harry. Anyone who disagrees with this video, leave me a comment and tell me what good Harry got out of this. Just one thing. What good, and don't say Megan neither. Because y'all don't live in that house. Y'all don't know that. What if he gave all that up and she's driving them crazy in the house? We don't know what they're doing in that house. So don't say Megan. Give me something tangible that you can point to that helped. He got better here. He came up in that way. Something tangible that you can point to. You're not going to find anything. But he lost a crap ton. So y'all always got to remember, man. Everybody going to tell you do this, do that. Don't do all that work just to give it all up for some vagina, basically. Because the dudes do that all the time. And it's not said to dudes enough. Nobody wants to say it because it's like, you shouldn't say that about women, but it's the truth. You do all that work and you pick the wrong woman and she take half your stuff. And now, I mean, anyone who doesn't even understand, I don't even know how I would feel about talking to a chick who didn't even understand how frustrating that could be. But it's like I said, Harry gave it all up, man. Usually my videos are like 4 to 8 minutes, but I had to get a little lengthy on this one because this is when you think about it, it gets more crazy, guys. Harry gave it all up, and she still ain't happy. It's like, where does it stop? He got to cuff his nuts at some point, man. He has to. Like, you got to cuff your nuts at some point. You got to. And this is a perfect example of why. So the next time you ever check your woman, because this is Purple Pillville, and people say you shouldn't talk to her like that, or you shouldn't treat her like that, or da-da-da-da-da, remember Prince Harry and say, you see what happened to Prince Harry? And use that as a reminder of why you should check that. I'm Alex, this is Purple Pill Thrills, and I'm out.